out and starts calling 911 on his phone, and they grab him, and they grab the rest of the band, and they put him in the green room, and they hold him there at gunpoint and say they can't leave because they just witnessed a murder, and now that's when the story really starts to really begin, and they end up
2 more minutes. Spoiler alert.
yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, and now they have to fight their way out of this green room because they locked themselves in there.
And Patrick Stewart is the ringleader.
He's the ringleader of the neo-Nazis. Yeah.
All right.
Now is he
Jean-Luc Picard is a Nazi?
He actually played an American in this movie.
Yes, because they wouldn't give him a role in the new Star Trek movie.
Oh yeah.
And he was pretty evil, right?
Oh yeah.
He was good. He was good.
He was seriously great. Evil in the trailer. It was like
best supporting actor kind of caliber, award caliber performance on his part.
Well,
unfortunately, he's going to be looked over because it's too early in the year.
Right. He is a good actor.
Well, the problem really is that it's a horror movie, and they never award those kind of movies, really. Yeah. I mean, except for Silence of the Lambs. But what about
that was Sir Anthony Perkins?
Wasn't Anton
Yelchin was played the lead character, the lead actor in the band,
and that's Chekhov from the new Star Trek.
And you had Picard from the Next Generation was in it also.
So no original Star Trek cast members were in this.
No, but I would like to have seen like Shatner in it and get killed or something like that. But that would have been.
He wasn't the one with the knife in his body.
In that case, Picard probably really did do it.
Okay, so we've got just a couple more minutes left, and we'd like to give a little preview for Civil War, Captain America, that's coming out next weekend. Q's already given me the stink eye over there.
I am not.
Stink eye.
Marvel.
Well, you know what you guys can do.
Let me just throw this out there. Civil War did open last weekend internationally, this past weekend, and it racked up about $200 million in its first weekend, and it just, I guess, broke a ton of box office records all around the world.
Nice.
So this weekend, obviously, we'll finally get to see it here in America.
What type of shit is that, though? What type of shit is that?
What do you mean?
What type of shit is that, man?
You mean opening it outside of the United States?
You
first?
can go watch it
because there's 7.5.
You can't watch it in America.
There's 7.5 billion people on this earth, and there's only 350 million in this country, and only half of them are fucking working. Well, now, so what do you think?
Yeah, nowadays the international box office pulls in almost as much, sometimes more, than the U.S. box office. So,
I'm about to say, but we really want to.
But we produced it. Why do we get to see it last? That's not. What type of shit is that?
Do we really want to
save the best for last, Jill? Come on.
Talk one at a time.
I got a feeling it has something to do with the financing of the movie. I think a lot of the money came from over in Asia, and that's why they get first dibs.
And I'm sure somebody greased somebody's palm.
Well, a quick aside: the reason that the Ancient One was changed in the upcoming Doctor Strange is exactly that. They wanted to be able to release the movie in China, and because that character is supposed to be Buddhist, they changed the ethnicity. Ethnicity. Thank you. So
are they like subtitled, or like are they speaking?
I'm sure it's dubbed.
I would like to know.
I'm sure it's dubbed.
Yeah, popcorn movies, they're going to dub. No one's going to want to read 2.5 hours.
It's not an art house movie, and
So we know that it's making a lot of money, and all projections are that it's going to continue to break box office records here in the U.S.
Winter War actually made $20 million last weekend.
You're talking about the Huntsman?
Yeah.
Part 2?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not... He's already got a ticket. No, I was really surprised. We speculated that it was going to go right in the toilet after a week, and it turned out that it had a mild surge.
But it still didn't do well, because it's...
No, it may have...
I think it was third or fourth in the box office, so it wasn't a very strong second week. But
we knew the Civil War was going to break every record in the book because it has the greatest superhero of them all in it.
Who?
Which is
Black Panther.
I was going to say, did you guys see the? There was a little thing with Thor. What is it? Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, when he's like doing
He's doing pull-ups, and then he lets go, and he's only doing it with one arm, and somebody throws him the hammer and the whole 9 yards. He goes, it's not going to be much of a movie without me and Hulk. I mean, it's like, why they didn't have the two strongest characters in the world. I mean, it was pretty funny.
Well, no, and actually that does make a lot of sense, because as soon as you put those characters into the mix, it kind of takes the fighting to this whole different.
I think it'd be over in a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Death.
Exactly.
It would be a lot of
One
death.
side, if Thor and Hulk pick one side together, the other side automatically loses.
Correct.
Well, wait a minute. But Black Panther's on the opposite side. He's got the brains.
Well, they weren't.
He's like.
I think those two are neutral. That's why they're not in it.
No. The thing is, this is probably the only thing Marvel followed from the comic books. Hulk was on World War Hulk at the time.
Right,
he was on Planet Hulk at the
just
time.
wasn't there.
And Thor was in Asgard. He refused to pick a side.
And I think that's where Ragnarok is going to come in.
Right, because Thor refused to pick a side. So that's why he's not here.
Yeah.
And
So
Hulk was
Hulk
on Planet Hulk.
couldn't have been there if he
He
wanted
wasn't.
to.
Right. They had already shipped him off the Planet Hulk.
Yeah, boy, that would have made a really good movie.
All right. Well, ahead of the international release, they did all the critic screenings here in the U.S.
Okay.
So in a somewhat unusual move, a week and a half before the movie comes out, we got all of the reviews, and it actually started at a strong 94%. It climbed to 98, and then it currently is back down to 94.
Oh, 94?
So, I mean, I gotta say, that's one of the highest, if not the highest rated or reviewed superhero movies. So, between
We haven't
breaking
done
up...
it in America yet, though. Right?
No, that's
the American critics have
That's
seen it.
Yeah,
that's
the US critics.
Nobody
Correct.
is. People who viewed it haven't chimed in yet. This is just for critics.
Just the critics.
Which
American.
is so fucking
American.
huge it isn't even...
America.
Yes, America, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, Merkin.
So let me ask you, if, as all indications seem to be,
Indeed.
that this is a classic superhero movie,
Yeah.
is this the best superhero trilogy of all time? Because you got Captain America: First Avenger, then Winter Soldier, now Civil War. Is there any trilogy that can top that? Because in my mind, Spider-Man, that third movie, totally kind of tanked
Just
that
like the
series.
Dark Knight did, too. The Dark Knight Rises wasn't as good as the
It's
other
hard
two.
to find consistent writing, but this is also the longest movie they've ever done.
Well, it just seems like with most superhero movies, the first movie, good. Second movie, great. Then the third movie, it kind of takes a bit of a
Problem
dip.
is, it's always how do you follow the second movie?
Right, because the second
That's
one is
always
so
the problem.
awesome.
Terminator, same thing. Terminator 1,
Well, it looks
good.
like they
Terminator
made
2,
the right
great.
decisions for
Everything
this.
else was terrible.
Well, I think they
It's
found
just-
the formula with this. You just load it up with every superhero on the planet, essentially. But no, think about the other superhero trilogies. You had Iron Man 1, 2, 3. Because I thought the first one and the
The
third
first one was good. I liked the first.
the first and the third